Yeah, hi. Alright. Hello there. It is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage Grand Slam Night 2 or whatever the fuck they're calling it. Review! Great, so we had to endure a 2-hour dynamite, so basically 4 hours of fucking wrestling tonight. I mean, it was taped, but it was like background noise, and I just I was like already tired from this shit, I was already tired from SmackDown, so let's background noise. So, yeah, there you go. I don't know what to really say about SmackDown AEW. SmackDown, I guess, was a bit better from last week. But it was still really kind of boring and background music. They were trying to make the show somewhat appealing. Even though it's I don't know, it's really not that appealing. It wasn't the worst show. And Rampage, I mean, I don't know. I really don't care for Rampage. Rampage, even though it's 2 hours, I guess they try to make it something too, but it's the problem is, it's taped, and literally, it's what the fuck was a joke, you know what I mean? It's treated like a fuck, it's fucking Dynamite leftovers. That's what it was. It's Dynamite leftovers. It's all the leftovers that fucking gets imagine a Thanksgiving dinner, and it's there's leftovers. It's not as good as when you do it the freaking or not just Thanksgiving. It's anything. Whenever you cook something, it's not as good as it used to. It's basically it's same shit. Fucking, it's damaged goods. You fucking get a chick, and she's all used up and whatever. What's good about her? You know what I mean? There, just straight up. You ain't gonna get some bitches to make them go shit on the big black couch. You know what I mean? No waste, no used up leftovers. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyways. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink my find me some bitches go shit, oh shit. I have a Coca-Cola here as placement. I can't drink right now because I'm using a supplement where you can't drink anything for an hour. So there you go. And I just so happened to take that when literally I started this review. So yeah, SmackDown in a 2-hour Rampage. So 4 hours of fucking wrestling. Oh, God help me. And when I try even watching something about Rampage, is see how it played out, it's what a fucking joke. Even with this whole dynamite, I don't know, it's just whatever. Anyways, show started with let's talk about SmackDown first. SmackDown was just whatever. Wasn't the worst show. Was way better than last week, but it's whatever. It was still pretty much boring for the most part, but I guess they try to do something. Show started with the Bloodline kicking off the show. Roman Reigns just acknowledge me, same shit, Paul Heyman says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman." I'm tired. Says some people are complaining that it was Drew McIntyre's moment on his home turf. Neither Cardiff, Wales, or Scotland or any place for my beautiful tribal chief to lose to McIntyre's universe. Now he says that now McIntyre's another bridge to cross, and says let's talk about Solo. Basically, they mentioned how apparently Solo Sikoa was sent by the Samoan Dynasty elders to be part of Reigns and the Bloodline or whatever. Reigns calls Solo over and says that the elders may have sent it, but you gotta acknowledge me, and then they acknowledge, he acknowledges him. I mean, you could just say he's family, but whatever. I mean, that's the story, though, is being acknowledged, but hey, it is what it is. So it says, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. Then Sami Zayn stops them, I guess this was, the whole thing. It was wow, Reigns is just there to say, acknowledge me? Where's Advance's story? I mean, even though that's what they eventually did, so, Sami Zayn, so basically Sami Zayn stops and says, I know I'm not really blood, but, we're family, right? And it's oh, I like you, Sammy. But, you just, why you riding with us? You ain't blood. I want you to take that shirt off. You're not even bloodline, man. Take that shirt off. And put this on. So it's we're all supposed to believe that he's turning their back on Sami Zayn, or, they're done with Sami Zayn. But then They did a whole, oh, you're the honorary Uso. Like, they gave him the shirt, like, now put this on, and he has his own shirt, special shirt. I think that was kind of fun. I think that was alright. It's nice little Eugene kind of deal. You know what I mean? There. I mean, unless they actually fucking do this thing, unless he actually is the fucking. I mean, obviously, like that's the problem though. It's like predictable. Like we know fucking Sami Zayn's gonna get like there's gonna be a time where Sami Zayn's gonna be turned from the Bloodline. You know what I mean? Unless like if they were smart, if proper good like a little swerve is like Sami Zayn turn on the Bloodline and he secretly has people, I don't know, but and then that could lead to like a Survivor Series thing or whatever, and that could immediately make the Bloodline baby faces since like people saying this is all boring and whatever, right? Even though like they don't need to be baby faces, like why? But just like that kind of deal. I'm not saying the Bloodline should be baby faces, but that could be something for even the future. They have helped like make even like Reigns' story like feel fresh. Because okay, let's be fucking honest here. Reigns has beaten everybody. Maybe it's time that he becomes a babyface and just beats everybody. You know what I mean? There, it's like at least that'll be something. Like at least there'll be more work to do. Like him as a babyface, being the tribal chief guy. But I don't know. Obviously the gimmick doesn't work. But you gotta make it work. You gotta make chicken salad, chicken shit. Am I right? But whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah. So they gave him a new T-shirt, and that's basically it. That was literally it. There was no, either Reigns mentioning Logan Paul or at least something like I know Reigns is not gonna be like Extreme Rules, but does it hurt to maybe I don't know? It would be nice that he'll be Extreme Rules. At least fucking have him do something. Heck, a 6-man tag would be just as justified or something. I don't fucking know. Do something. Like, great, we have to wait till Crown Jewel. Like, great, so what's the point of fucking pay-per-view? Oh, so we can see Extreme Rules with Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan. Like, that's really impressive. Unless it's a fucking bra and panties. Because that's extreme. But no, you guys get an Extreme Rules match because they can go extreme, guys! Yeah, so we can see a bunch of stupid kendo sticks and blah blah blah. Yeah. Might as well call it barely extreme because there's not going to be any real extreme stipulations. I mean, except, like, I guess they're trying, but it's like, let's be honest here. Like, this is going to be the first time in years they're going to have more than one match be Extreme Rules type of bullshit. It's like, well, how sad is that? Whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do. Have Reigns involved. I mean, obviously I get it. It's already announced him versus Logan Paul. And the title bullshit. Even last week, at least you fucking still like, oh, will there be a chance our Balor wins? Like, at least, like, I would rather have that than, like, not having the champion on the show. This guy is the fucking champion! Give him more money if you need to! Heck, you could do something, like, something interesting. I actually thought, like, this is something that you could do. You have to have the Brawling Brutes, like, they're feuding with the fucking Imperium group. You're mixing it kind of with the Bloodline. Why not do, like, in, I guess, the first time in history, some type of deal where it's like a triple threat tag team bullshit. It's Reigns and the Usos versus the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus and the fucking his people, and Gunter and his people. You do, like, the sort of special, like, winner take all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, that could already be, like, a winner take all triple threat style. Heck, imagine, like, a fucking ladder. Like, that makes people intrigued to probably buy this fucking show. God forbid, let's make people not give a fuck about this show and whatever. What do you mean, like, what? When I mean, like, winner take all, the fucking IC title doesn't need to, it's just like, the Bloodline they're defending or whatever. But I mean, heck, in, like, a storyline logic, heck, why not fucking have, like, the Gunter's title on the line, and then, like, after Reigns win it, he'll just give it to his cousin. Or even he'll give it to Sami Zayn. Imagine that. He'll give it to Sami Zayn. Solo Sikoa could maybe challenge Bobby Lashley. That could lead to Bobby Lashley and Reigns, as a feud. That could have already been, like, a match for Crown Jewel or whatever. But, like, heck, shit like that is how you make things, like, story-wise. And then, you could just literally give Reigns, like, the IC title, he'll just give it to Sami Zayn as, like, a little, kind of like, hey, you know what, you done already, Usos. That's how you could easily have freaking, the title change hands, make Gunter not look weak and whatever, especially with if you make it like a ladder match type of deal, it's like a little fantasy thing. Make it fucking interesting and unique. Like, man, goddamn, do they not fucking think anymore? Or think of something like any fucking, I don't know, because like clearly this could be something good for a pay per view, something you're building, since especially like you having these people interact with each other. Heck, this also opens door to fucking Reigns versus Sheamus. And I don't even give a fuck about Sheamus. But honestly, recently, I like Sheamus. Well, I don't like him. I just like, he's like basically that kind of like, he's that person that he's been there for so long, you kind of like, and everybody's shit. It's basically the John Cena effect. Everybody's shit. We're gonna fucking like this guy because he so happens to be better than all these fuckers. But honestly, fucking in real life though, Sheamus is a cool guy. Cool guy. Whatever. That's just how I would think. Like, fucking, it was just something, God forbid something, man, on the show. Liv Morgan defeats Lacey Evans in the first match. Apparently there was a kendo stick involved, and it's like, the only stick that matters is my fucking stick with these chicks, you know what I mean? They're in a big black couch there. I only care about this match because their looks. Let's be honest here. Liv Morgan looked fucking hot. After the match, like, can she be good at extreme? And then fucking she does the stupid candlestick bullshit. And then, I can go extreme! Like that, like, really? Like, that's the story. The story is, can she go extreme, guys? Really, that's the rule. This is why I hate gimmick pay-per-views, by the way. Like, I don't mind the idea. I like the idea of, like, it's the one night they go extreme, but you're really gonna make bases like the few like I can go extreme, like really, like ECW just like I could go extreme, guys. It's like, come on. Even actually, to be fair, I'm stupid. No, because to be fair, it's like I'm hardcore. I don't know, but it's like at least that was their character. I don't know. But anyways, Liv Morgan, she hit her Alicia with a kendo stick, and she did a table spot where she jumped. Like, compared to women's standards, that was actually kind of cool. I can see why people like that, So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. So, I didn't mind. Obviously, it was also fucking badass because it's a hot women, God forbid. Hot women doing hot, fucking badass hot shit, hey, hell yeah. So there you go, I give praise to this, actually. Backstage, we get Shit Row says, we don't care who wins. So, basically, and I don't know if people have pointed this out. Literally, their entire career, the Street Profits, literally, their entire career is that they're product placements. They're literally product placements. You never seen Crime Times like, yo, man, you can't wait for the match tonight? Tonight they're gonna be the Usos, man. Like, who the fuck cares? Can you actually fucking talk and be a character? Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, literally, the Street Profits' character is that they're product placements. But they just like, yo, we black, man. We fucking Crime Time, but worse than Crime Time. We less funny and interesting than Crime Time, but we Crime Time. It just makes you fucking miss Crime Time. Makes you fucking just miss Shad Gaspar even more. Like, seriously. Rest in peace. It's like, it's such a darn shame that these guys became tag champs, but not Crime Time. Crime Time should have been champs. Fucking A. Backstage, we have Sami Zayn is bossing around a waiter, but Nadcap, Mass, and Ricochet. Basically, fucking stupid, boring gay faggots. I'm talking about, yo, Sam, you changed. Well, you changed to even more worse than you were annoying self. And then Solo Sikoa attacks them, and then Sammy, yeah, they were like happy. And honestly, I like this, just Solo Sikoa, like, happy about Sammy. Yeah. Kind of reminds me like a sort, like, I hate to say it, obviously it's nowhere near that, but it's like kind of Owen Hart relation domination thing. Honestly, I don't think they don't necessarily need to fucking kick him out. Maybe this could be another sort of thing where they actually don't kick him out. He actually becomes part of the group because they actually like him or whatever, He ripped their body for them and shit like that. It's like, why not? I just think this whole some gay storyline that, I want to see Sami Zayn and Karrion become tag champs. Like, who gives a fuck? You really want to see Sami Zayn overcome the odds? He's the underdog and he should be the champion. Shut the fuck up. At least with Sami Zayn with this, he has a character. God forbid. The New Day defeats the Maximum Male Models. First of all, remember when fucking Kofi Kingston was the fucking champion? How times have changed. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kofi should have never been the fucking champion. Because of shit like this. And shit even before he became the fucking champion. Okay? Let's make that fucking perfectly clear. But yeah. All I gave a fuck about this when I saw this happening is like, holy fuck, this Maxine Dupree chick is fucking hot! Her nice leather fucking self. Bring that leather bring your leather self with my leather couch. We'll have a good time. She's gorgeous, like straight up. Holy hell. But like she's being wasted with this shit. Can her characters God, can women's wrestlers be women? Or can women be women? You think come on, let's be honest here with this whole bullshit. The only fucking people who care about women's wrestling Saraya, guys! Saraya is changing the game of women's wrestling. She was the kickstart of women's wrestling. Shut the fuck up. No one gave a fuck about women's goddamn wrestling. And let's be fucking honest here. No one gave a fuck about Paige wrestling. Because back then she was botching. The only reason why people cared, let's be fucking honest, is because Paige was hot. No one gave a fuck about her wrestling. People gave a fuck about her because she was hot. Alright? Let's be honest here. Let's be fucking honest. Or her match with Emma. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. People give a fuck because people like that hot fucking pale skin of hers. You know what I mean there? She's a nice hot fucking pale bitch. Oh, but just because the match was long doesn't mean fucking it kickstart. Let's be fucking honest. The only reason why fucking people let's be honest, like why people they started because they legit tended fucking that stupid NXT where Bayley Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Sasha when they appeared at Raw. That's when they started actually doing shit. When she came to the main roster, that's when fucking still, like, I don't know. But she kickstarted, so that's why people want to see no, who cares? No one cared about women's wrestling, okay? And no one should ever fucking care about women's wrestling. I don't even think women care. No attractive chick has ever cared about women's wrestling. Okay? Only these smarks. And these smarks like to fucking pretend to care, but secretly, they have a hard-on for Bayley's fucking disgusting ass. Like, y'all fuckers have no standards. Like, seriously. Humberto and Angel, what was it, the Los Lotharios people? They crashed the Hit Rose party and whatever. Braun Strowman defeats Otis. They were trying to make this match seem as like this was Andre the Giant versus fucking Big John Studd or whatever. I'm not saying this was a bad match. Like, this is sadly the match that where it actually had a build, like it or not. Like, really, this match was actually a match that had a build. And they were trying to hype this match as a big match to do on SmackDown, which is like, really? Why add this match to all matches? But it did deliver. The match actually wasn't a bad match. I'll give that to this match, but it's like, who really cared at this point? I actually really didn't care much, even though, like, okay, it was a good match, sure, but it's like, really, who really cared? At least the match wasn't long and, boring. I will say it wasn't the worst match I've seen. The whole big moment, the power bomb, but the thing is, they already did this? So it's like, it takes away the specialty of this match. It's like, why is Braun Strowman also doing a power bomb? Gunter will face Sheamus for the Intercontinental Champion. The season premiere of SmackDown 2 weeks. Why are you doing the season premiere? Stop with the season premiere! You've been on for how long? For 20 years! 23 years! I'm 1999 I was born. You've been on for 23 years! You never had an off date! The longest episodic television on history, and you're having a season premiere? You never seen fucking all this... In all my fucking years of watching before they fucking started doing the season premiere. Why are they doing season premieres? I don't fucking know. Because they're fucking retarded. You have never done a season premiere since this whole bullshit fucking internet. I don't know. Either you're doing it just, it's the season premiere, guys. You gotta pretend to care. Shut up. You were never on a fucking off date. You're not a season premiere. Shut up. Stop it. A season premiere means when you've been having an off date, you're coming back and it's a season premiere. This is bullshit. I'm tired of this whole season premiere. They started doing this shit in like 2014. Why are you doing this? Man, 2014, man, it's like one of the worst years in wrestling, straight up. Or at least the late 2014. Fuck. Looking back, like early 2014 had promise. Then late 2014 turned out to be shit. Especially the fucking fall, like fuck. The fall of 2014 was shit, man. Then it got kind of exciting with Sting and whatever. But you know the sad part is, like, fuck. Why are we looking back at that as the nostalgia? Isn't that sad we're looking back at that as nostalgic? Because wrestling's gotten so much worse. I hate wrestling, man. Modern wrestling, at least. Then Drew McIntyre comes out and holding a strap. You know, we're going extreme and like, Ross, you've been running away from me with your lassie, and then, you know, we're gonna fucking have a match. Actually, well, we get to have a stipulation. I get to choose, and we're gonna have a strap match. Why? Why strap match? This just reminds me of this whole fucking, that stupid fucking get up that fucking Karrion Kross had. So I don't think this is actually kind of perfect timing. I don't even think, why are they having a strap match? Couldn't they just have an Extreme Rules match? Like, this match could have just been Extreme Rules. Like, a strap match you could have done maybe as a rematch, maybe even at fucking Crown Jewel, if you were to do a rematch with this. You don't need to do a strap match, honestly. Like, I think that's too early for this match, but whatever. Let them do what the fuck they want to do. Cross, like, Scarlett comes up. Byron Scarlett's fucking gorgeous, straight up. God bless Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, he was gonna attack him like behind after the entrance, but then McIntyre, like, oh, he's not surprised, like, oh, the babyface is smart, he's smart! And then he puts a strap on, and then he hits him with the fucking strap. Scarlett's trying to stop him, but then here's my problem with this. She throws a fireball, but McIntyre doesn't sell it. Like how does this make any sense? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. How does this make any sense? He got a fireball in his eye. And McIntyre knows so. This is why people don't like McIntyre, because you're making him look like a fucking idiot, or you're making like people like when fucking Jeff Hardy gets a fireball, he fucking sells it. When I believe Hulk Hogan got a fireball, he sold it. Why you're having Drew McIntyre not selling that shit? It's dumb. That's like, again, people would complain if Cena no sold this shit. And I believe Cena would sell that. Like, oh, fireball in his face. And that would make him lose a match. Now, for some reason, McIntyre, he won't know so and will still win the match. Same way as, let's say, if he was to get punt kicks. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I hated McIntyre. Like, again, first of all, when you treat him like a joke. And then when you bring him back and literally make him a super fucking Cena or whatever. And then legit, like, I don't know. I just think, like, this is retarded. I'm sorry, it's retarded. And then McIntyre quickly recovers and everything. But then it takes a low blow to fucking make McIntyre fall down, and then Kross does the stupid choke, so. Whatever, it's not a terrible segment, but it's just like, it's dumb at the same time. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Dakota Kai and bullshit with the fucking Shotzi bullshit, I don't know, it's shit. Just like fucking with Shotzi taking shits all the time. She's shit. And that's for next week. Bayley versus Shotzi. Los Sultanas versus Shit Bro. And same as saying Solo Sikoa versus Ricochet and Madcap. I'm sorry, this is not interesting at all. The Usos defeat the Brawling Brutes to retain the tag titles. After the match, during the match, Sami grabs a steel chair, but Sheamus stops him. Then Premium gets involved, and and then the Usos take advantage. The match was fine. It was fine, but it's not really that exciting. Like, you would think at least maybe Reigns get involved, but no. Reigns is he was just there for a pointless kind of segment where we kind of get what was going to happen, but whatever. So that was SmackDown. Show was whatever. It wasn't the worst show, man, but it's just it wasn't really that exciting. But it was better than last week, I would say. Wasn't the worst show in the world. Let's talk about Rampage. Grand Slam! Do I even have time? Whatever. I'm gonna have to fucking bullshit through it quick because, but all you have to know, this was a 2-hour leftover bullshit, okay? Sure, we have Sting! Battle Royal, but it's I don't know, whatever. Anyways. Sting and Darby Allin defeats Brody King and Buddy Matthews. This match should have fucking ended quick. The fact that they lasted Sting is stupid. I mean, whatever, I don't care. It was funny. Julia Hart was on Sting and it's fucking, he was still fighting. The match was whatever. It's no DQ. Sting, I was I was also worried he hit his head on a table. You know, it's fuck. I hate to have to worry about that, but whatever. We shouldn't worry, but it's man, imagine all the crap that AEW gets. This is why AEW gets crap, because fucking getting people hurt or whatever, right? The Great Muta shows up and helps Sting wins, so. Oh, Japanese legend, think of the rivalry! And it's thinking, who the fuck gives a shit about the Great Muta besides Smarks? Again, he's pretending to care because of Smarks. He's basically one of the original Smarky Delights. Okay? Hook and Action Bronson defeats the Jericho Appreciation Society members. I don't know. This was only important because it's a fake celebrity match. Apparently, Action Bronson, we're supposed to pretend he's some big star or whatever. But he's famous for, I don't know, these stupid hipster fucking people. These stupid, weird fucking, not funny people. I don't know, whatever. Orla Samoa defeats Tony Nese, Josh Wish, no one cares, just a waste of time. Jungle Boy defeats Ray Phoenix because apparently, when they were hyping this match up, it's it's gonna be a spectacle. How is this a spectacle? How? This was no spectacle. There's no story. It's bullshit. Then Christian Cage comes out. Him and Luchasaurus attacks him. It's you try to take me out, but blah blah blah, and you're gonna take you out. Whatever. Chris Jericho announces a JAS ROH celebration. Okay. Then, I don't know. Sammy Guevara tells Eddie Kingston man that he is sorry and sorry that he's a fat piece of shit. Then that makes Eddie Kingston angry, and then Eddie Kingston defeats him, but then reverses decision. That big deal. This was a shit match, by the way. This was so botchy and shit. This was a fucking backyard wrestling match, or if not, it was it was fucking shit. It was a terrible fucking indie bullshit matchup. Jay Cargill defeats Diamante, but then after the match, this bitch named Trina, who we're supposed to pretend to care, slaps his Diamante. And this was a shit. This was shit. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is this fucking Deanna, this fucking bitch? No one fucking knew who the fuck this fucking disgusting bitch. And then, she's in the cahoot. Who is this bitch? Waste of time. Anyways, Hangman Page won the ticket battle royal and he'll face fucking Jon Moxley for the title. He should have already been kind of one contender, but I guess it clarifies it, whatever. So he's gonna face Jon Moxley on that Tuesday Night Dynamite, right? The war's gonna reunite there, John! Wow, great. The Tuesday Night War, NXT versus AEW is gonna happen again for one night only again, and it's who fucking cares, okay? Bullshit. And unsanctioned lights out match, Ricky Starks defeats Powerhouse Hobbs. This is unbelievable bullshit, okay? Ricky Starks winning is fucking gay and bullshit. Again, Powerhouse Hobbs, you have him fucking defeat the guy in 4 minutes, and then he still has a long match with the guy and loses, and then the guy barely fucking. I'm sorry, it's unbelievable. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Fucking bullshit, guys. Fuck Rampage, this fucking stupid Grand Slam leftover tripe. Sting was probably the only good thing of the night. Wow. This shit was fucking crap. And this was 2 hours. Hey, you got your 2-hour show.